Print-on-demand dropshipping is one of the easiest ways to make money online these days, but finding an actual audience for a business like that can seem quite difficult. But in reality, it's not too difficult at all. All you need to do is make the right moves. I'm Grace from PrintBest, and in this video, I'm going to be sharing what you need to do in order to find the perfect niche audience for your print-on-demand dropshipping business. Make sure you watch until the end of the video to catch all the pointers we're going to offer. Also, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and share it with your friends so that they can get some help out of it too. Now, without any further ado, let's begin. So, what is a niche? Before we can move on to how you can find the perfect niche for our business, let's talk about what a niche really is, especially in the context of a print-on-demand business. It's basically a range of products that appeal to a very specific customer base. This can be something like making t-shirts that appeal only to basketball fans or making only swimsuits or beachwear. Depending on what kind of store you're running, the definition of niche can actually be quite broad, so you can appeal to as many people as you'd like. The advantages of finding a niche are that you'll generally have a lot less competition than you would if you just entered any general industry. You'd be able to command higher profit margins because of lower competition as well. Customers will generally be more dedicated to your products, and most importantly, your store will have better online search visibility. Aside from that, finding the right niche will help you focus on the marketing aspects of your business. Oftentimes, small businesses have to spread their resources thin in order to cram in a marketing budget, but for print-on-demand businesses, marketing is largely what you'll be focusing on. Another great way to find your niche is also to use your personal interests. The best market you can target is one that you have knowledge of yourself. For example, if you're a wrestling fan, you probably have sufficient knowledge of who the top wrestlers are, what type of designs fans are interested in, and just generally what appeals to other wrestling fans. With that knowledge, you can create a design that would be most appealing to that niche, have them printed on a print-on-demand service, and sell them to fans. This is going to set you apart from generic businesses that are only looking to make a quick buck. You should be careful about not infringing any sort of copyright or anything like that, though. Make sure your designs are completely legal, free to use, and most importantly, appealing to your customers. But it shouldn't be entirely about your personal interests. You need to strike the right balance between things you enjoy and things that can make you the most profit. This also means that you can enter a niche that you had no prior knowledge of, but only if you're willing to do the right amount of research first. The most important bit is that you understand the niche that you're targeting, whether you're personally passionate about it or not. So how can you get started? Once you've figured out the perfect niche and you have all the designs in your mind as well, it's time to actually start getting your merchandise printed. To do this, you can use a service like PrintBest. We allow you to make custom merchandise, including t-shirts, hoodies, mugs, and all kinds of other products with any kind of design or logo that you want. As soon as an order is made on your online store, PrintBest will automatically be notified and your product will be printed and shipped to your customer in as fast as 2 to 3 days. The designs will be your own and you get to choose the prices for each product, which means your profit margins can be as high as you want. There's very little risk involved with dropshipping business, which gives you a lot of flexibility. So how can you take advantage of this flexibility? There are a lot of different ways that you can take advantage of dropshipping. For example, you can have a lot of different options available for your customers, and even if they don't end up buying them, you're not spending any extra money on designs that go unsold. It's not just the different kinds of products. For example, if you're just selling t-shirts and decide you also want to branch into selling mugs or puzzles, you can easily just list one of those items on your website, and if they do end up selling well, you can focus more towards that side of the business. Aside from that, dropshipping can also help you find the right niche. Let's say your wrestling t-shirt business didn't sell as well as you hoped it would. You can easily just switch over to another niche that you have knowledge of, like say UFC or MMA t-shirts. You can only find this level of flexibility with dropshipping, mainly because you don't have to keep any stock or make the orders yourself. With trial and error, you can find out exactly what kind of niche and what kind of products you're able to sell. And once you actually find that niche, it's going to make your journey a lot easier. Now, let's talk about addressing your customers' needs. Now that you've found the right niche customer base, you need to start addressing some of the problems they have and come up with solutions. To do this, you need to do research, including looking up some of your competitors. On your competitors' websites, see what kind of complaints their customers have. For example, are the shipping times too long? Are their designs ugly? What kind of designs does this specific consumer base even enjoy? On top of that, customers often let us know what more kinds of products they want. You have to dig deep, maybe go through some comments on YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram. On top of that, you can use the help of platforms like Google Trends to see exactly what's popular amongst customers of a niche market. Websites like Reddit and Quora can also help you get an idea of what people are thinking. Keep in mind, you can also do all of this before you pick a niche. It's all completely up to you. There are also a couple of other ways that you can see what's trending, like checking up Google AdWords Keyword Planner tool. This also helps with your SEO, which stands for Search Engine Optimization. This helps ensure that your store shows up higher whenever people search for a specific niche on Google. The next step is to write down everything you've learned so far. And with that information, you can finally start creating an ideal customer profile. Now, here are some tips when creating your customer profile. At this point, your business will be up and running, and you maybe have made a few sales. You'll have even more information about your customer base that you can use for future sales. You need to factor in your customers' age, location, gender, ethnicity, income, occupation, interests, lifestyles, and personality. For example, if you went through with the wrestling t-shirt idea we talked about, your ideal customer profile will probably look something like 18 to 35-year-old white males in North America who are middle income and interested in sports. It doesn't mean that these are the only people who are interested. It just means targeting this group will likely bring in the most number of sales. This will help you in setting a price for your products and eventually branching out into even more niches. It'll also help you connect with your ideal customer better. In today's video, we talked about some of the ways that you can find your perfect niche audience for print on demand. What are some of your top tips for finding a niche? Let us know in the comments below. If you learned anything new, make sure to leave a like and subscribe to our channel for more videos like this. Click the bell icon to be notified every time we upload a new video, and we'll see you in the next one.